Okay, we are 1-0 so far with our Druid Arena deck. Let's keep going. Alright, Corporate or Corp Shepherd the Shaman.
For Doomhammer, I must protect the wild.
This is a pretty good starting hand. I'm actually pretty happy with it. Innervate's good to have early on. Wrath. And we got 2 creatures we can play. I can actually do a turn 2 Senjin if I really want to. And we got the coin. I could do a turn 1 Senjin actually. I don't know if I want to be that silly. You know, let's not put all our eggs in one basket. Let's do a turn 1 Bloodfen Raptor. We'll see how he responds, and then possibly do a turn 2 Senjin. All right, here's a Stormforge Axe. Oh, that was unfortunate. This is a hard choice. I could just Pyromancer and let him use another chart. Well, let's see. Yeah, he could just take that out. You know what? Let's do this. He can't kill this in one turn with the axe. He's got lower mana this turn.
Mind if I roll need?
All right, I think we will deal with his loot order. Got a big fatty.
Pass me that arc light.
3 more turns. Okay, another thing we can't really use there. Well, choice is how much do we want board control? There's a couple different ways you can play this. I could do a Wild Pyromancer and then Wrath for 1. No, Wrath, I can actually Wrath for 3 and it will kill the Gnomish Inventor outright. That's not a bad play. Now let's try it.
Like to play with fire?
Time waits for no one.
Alright. He can't hit this with the weapon yet because I still got the Senjin. He can't kill the Senjin with just the axe. So we'll see. See if that works out or not. I could have also hit the creature with my Senjin and then just wrathed the other point away and drew a card.
Tazdingo! Yes!
Ah, don't have a good answer here. 3, I guess we could do... I'm feeling a little wasteful. Let's see if this works out or not. Give all your minions +1/+1. And then we can take him out like so. We go in for 4. Summon the 3/2 Panther. Hey, we got some value out of that Pyromancer at least. It's a good example of how you can play into the Wild Pyromancer's abilities there and take out some creatures. Makes him a little bit better than a normal 3/2 for 2, as long as you're not hurting yourself too much with it. It's good to combo those with the Power of the Wild because you're kind of, you know, not taking that point of damage. Oh, that's a big boy right there. Really, really good that we've got this deal 5 damage and I put the Panther out 6, 7, 8. I think that's just really what we need to do right here. We'll draw the card. Wild Growth. Okay. Take that out. Alright, and the good news is he's severely, because of the downside to the overload mechanic, he only gets 4 mana this turn. He still hasn't dealt with my Senjin. Here it's about to change, though. Okay, he's down to 9 health, though. Alright, you've dealt with it. There's Swipe. Yeah, we just put down the fatty. Let's go. He's dangerously low life. He has yet to do anything to my health.
The crusade!
If he doesn't put a taunt down, he's out.
My shield.
Oh, there's the
for
taunt.
Argus.
Well, we might. I think we could still do this.
What to do? For the wild.
Okay, then we bring down a swipe. Oh, I was able to kill him. I did my math wrong. Alright, that worked out pretty well too. Alright, 2-0. Alright, who do we have this time? Ooh, a mirror match. Sayori the Druid.
I must protect the wild. Nature will
Yikes.
rise against you.
Yikes. Alright, not an ideal starting hand. I'm going to keep one Wrath just as a security blanket, as a whoopee. There we go. Not much happier about this plan. Now hopefully he plays something with 1 health that the Mad Bomber can take out on turn 2. Or maybe even turn 1. Nothing so far. Question is, do I coin? I'm going to say no. Don't really need to. If he had brought out something with 1 health, I might have coined into the Mad Bomber there. Ah, maybe we'll get lucky. We'll roll the dice here. Let's do it. Kill it! Kill it! No! No! Oh. Alright. Could have been worse. Definitely could have been worse. Maybe he won't ram his kobold into my goblin. He's not going to. He's going to kill it even a different way, isn't he? Not sure why he needed to use his hero power there. I guess to block 1 more of the damage because he had nothing else to do. That's probably why. This is interesting. I can coin into the Shield Master, just take control of the board and be like, alright, that's it. I'm in control for right now. Or I could lay out a 3-2 Panther and then coin into the Wild Growth and set up better turns going forward. But my question is, what would I do next on turn 5? I mean, on turn 4 with 5 mana. I think let's take control of the board. I don't see a need for the Wild Growth right now. I don't have anything huge and expensive yet. Well, he's going to swipe. He's going to deal 5. Wow, that was a nice swipe. Okay, so that didn't go so well. I was thinking I could Dark Iron Dwarf or heal my Ascension Master, but that's not going to happen now. So I think this turn we're going to put out the Panther to have something on the board. He can kill it with his kobold if he really wants, and then we'll invest in the future. Will I ever kill that kobold? Sign says no. Oh, he's gonna kill it. Okay. There we go. Alright, we've got 6 mana now. We can just pop this into the Senjin. Or we can get a pair of creatures out. Either one of...
What to do?
Wait, I could waste my Dark Iron Dwarf. I think I'm just gonna... Starfall. Which is a shame. Job's done. A little bit less efficient there. I spent 5 mana to kill his 4 mana creature. I feel I'm a little behind in this game, not just in life total, but just in effectiveness of cards. He's gotten some good value out of some of his things, so I do feel like I have some catching up to do. Mark of Nature. That's a big 2/7 creature now. Well, not quite can get out the Sea Giant. That would have been really sweet to be able to get him out right now. All right, even though I'm not going to get the... Not that it matters, because it's only a temporary buff.
Job's done.
Let's get these guys out on the board. And hopefully there's enough left on the table that we can bring down Mr. Sea Giant next turn. He's starfiring me. Wow. That, I would not have recommended that. Especially with a 4/4 there. Nice and juicy you could have used. So that was not a very good play. So possibly looking at more of a beginner. He's going to try to rush me down, I guess is the plan here. Let's see, Giant. Alright, now we can... If I hit him for 3, I could then Wrath and kill it. Still got my 3. Or I can give +1/+1 to my dudes.
Time waits for no one. For the wild.
Alright, we have a clear board. Sorry that took me so long on that turn, but I was thinking through the different options. Ultimately decided to keep the Wrath in my hand. Alright, and there's a good example of why you don't always want to just go for the opponent's face. He did a lot of damage to me last turn, but I got to have it my way with his creatures. He could have killed at least the dwarf with that Starfire. And now he's likely going to get punched a lot this turn. Maybe I put another Taunter in the way. The claw! Well, let's just punch through that, shall we?
Done.
What you looking at? For the wild.
Even an 8/8 Ironbark Protector on his side is something I could deal with and still have... I could still do 10 damage this turn, even with an Ironbark. Okay, he's going to take out the Giant. Good play. That was a really bad play. The Wild Growth next turn would have given him a free card. Instead, he used it just to gain a mana he was going to get next turn anyway. So, that was fortunate.
What you looking at? For the wilds.
Yeah, we'll give everybody +1/+1. Why not? I think it's time to say goodbye to Prince Abubu. Azure Drake. Good card. Too little, too late. Snapjaw. And that's it, folks.
I can see.
Okay, 3-0 with the Druid deck. I like playing decks in the arena that are a little bit slow to start, but then kick in with some big stuff later on. Oh, another... This is our second Druid on Druid action.
Nature will rise against you.
I'm going first. Oy. This is not a good starting hand to go first with. I'm actually going to get rid of the Wild Growth and the Boulder Fist Ogre. Do I want the Twilight Drake is the question. At least have a turn 4 play. I think I have enough 2-drops that I'm going to risk wiping all 3 of these. Just start over. Alright, at least I got a 2-drop.
My greeting.
This could be a little rough. Alright, well the Wrath made it a little better. We really need to draw some of these cheaper creatures. That's not it.
Job done.
We've got ourselves a panther. Oh, he seizes my panther and raises it. Oh, that was a really good card to pull right there. Yeah, I think that's our play. I have no other play. Right? There's no sense using Wrath, so I will use my hero power too.
For the wild.
So just block all that damage. Alright. And I have a swipe for turn 4, but my feeling is I'm not going to want to use it. Well, maybe I will. Let's see, what is this? Snapdrop. Definitely not interested in swipe so much. Mad Bomber. Alright, let's risk it. Oh, this is going to be bad. I don't even want to look. Alright.
For the wild.
Unfortunately, the turtle is in a pretty good spot in this particular board. He gets to do what he does best. He gets to chew on 2 health creatures. Oh, look, speaking of 2 health creatures. Alright, well, I can... Question is, do I trade or I just eat his face? Normally, it's just better to eat the face. I'm sorry, to kill the creature. Yeah, let's play it safe. Don't want him healing it or buffing it or putting Mark of Nature or Mark of Wild on it. So let's just get rid of it while we can.
Sir.
2 more turns and we get the Iron Bark. Do we want to gain a card and take out the Silverhand Knight? Well, we could also do that this way as well. They're pretty much very similar plays. Let's put it down.
Job's done.
We got a swipe. Alright. I can't fathom him not killing my Azure Drake this turn, but look at all my sparkly spell-powered spells. If I'm going to pull my Innervate, next turn would be a good turn for it. Yeah, there's the buff I was talking about. War Golem. What would a swipe do? Swipe takes this out, does 1 damage to each of those. Yeah, we're falling a little bit behind here. I could swipe and then ping this guy to death and gain a card. Let's swipe. I really want to Wrath and kill the 2/1 and still draw a card. But I'm thinking it might be best, especially with Iron Bark coming out next turn, to just deal with the Cobra.
Job's done.
So really it was a swipe to kill the 4/4, the Wrath to kill the Cobra, and just we did 1 damage to the minion and the hero here.
Shall I strike?
4/6 taunt. But couldn't let that Cobra live. I have too many big creatures coming out, and I want to be able to use them. I'll see your taunt and raise it. There. He's gonna probably be able to kill this right here, but hopefully it's resource intensive for him. He's got a lot of cards. He's got a decent sized board, so I'm sensing he can handle this right here. It's just how much does he have to lose to do it? Oh no! Okay, there goes any card advantage I was gonna get. He's gonna get his card back right there, and there's the swipe. All right, that stunk. Sea Giant. Sea Giant stole my monkey. There's no amazing answer. I really would like to different spell to get rid of this thing. You know what? I don't want him gaining any more cards. I like the big things that are going to be coming out for me soon.
Time waits for no one.
Alright, this might be dumb. But let's take this out. Alright, I got some replacement removal.
Wanna blow something up?
Oh, come on. Really? Really?
For Nazata.
That was not ideal. Before we play the giant, let's see, the question is, am I going to use Wrath this turn? I'm not thinking so. So let's use the Wild Growth. We'll get the card. We'll see what the card is. Senjin. Alright, it might be good for next turn. We'll see. He could bring me down to a 10 right here. Starfire, okay. Draws a card. That was a pretty nice way to get rid of this. He's going to now smash him with the Mad Bomber, most likely. He's gaining health. Oh, that's a nice pick right there. Let's put him down. Big fat dude. Rooted. And we can Wrath here. We'll do 3. Take this guy out. Job's done. Alright, let's see if we can stop the bleeding here. Does he have an answer to a 5/10 taunter? Do you? You really have an answer to that? Wrath. Brings you down. Oh, he took a card. Okay. Is that desperate? Or does he have a plan? Come on. I'm going to wake you up with an emote. Alright. Does not look like a solid plan.
I must safeguard.
Silence. He's going for the rush down. Well, a 5/5 is certainly not as threatening as a 5/10 taunt. That was a good use of that. Let's see, 2 damage to all minions. So I can Starfall. Well, let's say we can smash this into this, kill that. I think I need the Shield Master out, but I could do 5 damage directly to this and then just kill this directly. And then bring out the
Time
taunt.
waits for no one.
5 damage. Here. Ah, darn it. I made, I made the ghoul more powerful. That was dumb. I should have, Ancient of Ward into the ghoul first, so I took 1 less damage, but it is what it is. You don't always make the best plays. It's going to cost me right here. He's going to take out my 5. He should have been a 5/3. Yep. That does come back to bite me a little. Normally I would just want to shapeshift, armor up, and take that out, but that puts me dangerously low in health.
I must safeguard the land.
You call that a
For the wild.
Alright, can I hang in there? What do you think? Still got 3 cards in his hand. It's not good. I guess how he ends this turn is going to really be telling. What do I get? It's big, but I don't know if that's... Let's see. Well, we're definitely doing this.
Nature's wrath. For the wild.
Alright, hope he doesn't draw something that just takes me right out. Otherwise, we got a pretty decent shot here. I've got two really big creatures.
Silver moon shall not fall.
He's just going for it. He's going. Probably a good idea. Down to 4. I can't. The Divine Shield. Oh, what a terrible draw. I just drew a dead card. Innervate coming back to haunt me. Am I dead here? Probably not. I might get one more turn out of this if...
For the wilds.
Can't believe I drew like the one dead card. Completely useless card. What are the chances of that? Like, it's a 1 in... I guess it was a 1 in 10 chance. Ugh. I'm toast. Oh, a taunt. Definitely need to armor up.
For the wild.
Definitely gonna hit him for 1. Now the question is, who do I put the taunt on? If I taunt here, but I'm gonna be taking... I'm tempted to taunt maybe here, because I'm gonna hit this guy and survive. That's gotta go. And let's take the shield off.
Time waits for no one.
Yikes.
Well played.
Now he's got me. Darn it. Starfire. Well, I didn't play that 100% effectively. However, I'm not sure... I think what really killed me was the dead draw. I needed something other than that Innervate right there. That was the worst card to draw. I just was so close to wrestling control there, and I just wasn't able to do it. Okay, 3 wins, 1 loss. Well, that's going to wrap up part 2 of this Druid Arena Hearthstone run-through. Please, before you go, hit that like and favorite and subscribe to the channel so you can be notified when future videos are released. You can also follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Those addresses are on the screen. Don't forget to check out my basic card decks for all 9 classes. This will show you how to create a beginner deck using only the cards that you can unlock for getting to level 10 with the class. I hope everybody has a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time.